We are starting set theory, and it is useful for 10th class students and as well as many of the students. Let us start the class. What is a set? So it is a set is a collection of things in a particular manner. For example, set of flowers. Lily, jasmine, rose, etc. This is a finite set because it has only countables 1, 2, 3. We can count the numbers. And next, n, set of natural numbers. It is called set of natural numbers. It is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. It is an infinite set. It is an infinite set because it has uncountable numbers. So the sets are, some of them are countables and some of them are uncountables. So if the sets are countables, we call it as finite set. If they are uncountable, not countable, we can say they are infinite sets. So these are called elements of the sets. These are the, suppose n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. So 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. These are called elements of the sets. Elements, we call them elements of the sets. And normally the sets are denoted by capital letters. Suppose 1 is an element of the set, we say 1 belongs to n. Suppose 0, we take 0, but 0 does not belong to the set. So we say it does not belong to the set. This is the symbol for belongs and this is the symbol for does not belong. So 0 does not belong to n. Similarly, there are so many sets W. W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And Z, set of integers. That is the set of integers. Set of integers. And Q, these are the form P by Q. Set of integers are -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Is also infinite set. P by Q, where P by Q, Q not equal to 0, and the HCF of PQ is equal to 1, we call it as rational numbers. The numbers which are not rational are called irrational numbers. We call them as Q dash or sets. We call it as sets. Q dash or sets. And R is equal to Q union Q dash. That is real number system. The real numbers are either rational or irrational. Either rational numbers or either rational or irrational numbers. So we compare two sets. Let us consider two sets, A and B. A is a set consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and B is a set consisting of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So, is every element of A is in B or not? 1 is in A and is also in B. 2 is an element of A and also element of B. 3 is an element of A and also in B. 4 is also in A and B. 5 is also in A and B. So, every element of A, if every element of A is in set B, we say A is a subset of B. Similarly, if every element of B is in A, if every element of B is in A, we call it as B a subset of A. If both A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, then we say A is equal to B. If A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, then we say A is equal to B. That is, the sets are, that is, if you consider two sets, we use subset. If you consider an element and a set, that is belongs. And next, the operations, set operations. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. The number of elements of the set is called cardinal number. So n has, how many elements are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the cardinal number of A is 4. Similarly, if you take B, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the cardinal number of B? The cardinal number of B is, we can count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the cardinal number. You can say the cardinal number of A is 4 and the cardinal number of B is 7. And set operations. One, union. This we call it as union or cup. Union, or we can say cup. That is, 2, intersection, or you can say cap. Suppose you are taking A is, the set A is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And B as 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. What is A union B? First operation. A union B is equal to X such that X belongs to either A or X belongs to B or X belongs to both A and B. Then what is A union B here? That is, first of all, write the elements of A, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wrote the entire elements 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apart from that, we consider the elements of B which are not repeated here. Here 2 is repeated, so 3 is also repeated, 4 is repeated, and 6 is also repeated. So there is one more thing here. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many elements are here? N of A union B has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. How many elements are here? A union B has 8 elements. A has how many elements? A has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elements. And B has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements. A union B has 8 elements, N has 7 elements, B has 5 elements. Now second one, A intersection B. It is nothing but the common elements of A and B. The elements which are common in both the sets, that is A and B, X such that X belongs to A and X belongs to B. So what are the common elements of A and B here? 0. Whether 0 is in A but it's not in B, so it's not a common element. 1. There is no common element here. 2. But 2 is common here in both the sets. 3 is also common and 4 is common, 6 is common. So 2, 3, 4, 6 is called A intersection B. Now N of A intersection B is, how many elements are here? 1, 2, 3, 4 elements here. So N of A intersection B is 4. Now we consider N of A plus N of B minus of N of A intersection B. What is N of A? How many elements are in A? 7 elements are here. In B, we have 5 elements. A intersection B has 4 elements. So 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. So here the N of A union B has 8 elements. So we can say this is equivalent to N of A union B. So this is a formula. We can say N of A plus N of B minus of N of A intersection B is equal to N of A union B. This is an important formula for students. So we can calculate N of A union B from these two. And we can also write another equation, N of A plus N of B minus N of A union B is equal to N of A intersection B. This is another formula. By using this formula, we can find N of A union B and N of A intersection B and all these things. So let us consider some more problems here. Suppose you are giving N of A is equal to 12, N of B is equal to 10, and N of A intersection B is equal to, say, 8. Find N of A union B. How to find N of A union B? By using the formula N of A union B is equal to N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. What is the formula? What is N of A? Number of elements in A is equal to 12, number of elements in B is equal to 10, and number of elements in A intersection B is 8. So 12 minus 10 is equal to 22 minus 8 is equal to 14. So the number of units or the number of elements in A union B is equal to 14. This is one way. Another one is, if you are given another problem, second type of problem. Suppose you are given N of A is equal to 10, N of B is equal to 7, N of A union B is equal to, say, 13. Find N of A intersection B. So we can use the formula N of A intersection B is equal to N of A plus N of B minus N of A union B. So now what is N of A? N of A is 10, N of B is 7, n of A union B is 13. So we can say 10 plus 7, 17 minus 3 is 13 is equal to 4. And similarly we can find by giving n of A is equal to 10, n of A intersection B is equal to 3, n of A union B is equal to, suppose it is 9, find n of B. So how to find n of B? N of B is equal to, by using the same formula, n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. What is n of n A union B? This is given as 9, n of A is 10, n of B we don't know, n of A intersection B is 3. So what is 10 minus 3? 7. 7 plus x is equal to 9. Therefore x is equal to 9 minus 7 is equal to 2. So what is n of B? N of B is equal to 2. This is the way how to find the values. So this is the way to find n of A union B, n of A intersection B, and this thing. Next. So subsets. Suppose A is equal to A, B. So we have the subsets of A. What are the subsets of A? Subsets of A. So you see, let us suppose A is equal to x such that and x 2 less than x and x greater than 7, that is x greater than 2, x less than 0 and x greater than 7. So a number which is less than 0 and less than greater than 7. Is it possible to have a number less than 0 and greater than 7? So no number is less than 0 and x greater than 7. So this is there is no number, there is no such number. So we call it as a number. It is called empty set or phi. Empty set, or you can say phi or empty set. Or we say this is all a null set. Empty set, null set, we can say void. These are the three names. So we want to find the subsets of the set A. How to find the subsets of the set A? Let us, A is equal to, we have taken two elements of the set A, B, and phi is a subset of every set because it has no elements, because A, suppose B is a phi and then B is a subset of A. Now the element, single element set is also a subset, B is also a subset, and then AB is also a subset. So how many subsets are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if A has two sets, two elements, then the power set of A has 4 elements. Suppose if you consider A is equal to A, B, C, it has 3 elements. Now the subsets of A is first phi, or may say empty set, or single element set A, B and C, and two element sets AB, AC, BC and ABC. How many elements are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 elements here. Now we call it as a power set P of A is equal to set consisting of 5 A, B, C, AB, AC, BC, ABC. So that is the set consists of 8 elements. That is, if A has n elements, the power set of A has 2 power n elements. Next, A minus B. What is A minus B? X such that X belongs to A, X does not belong to B. So the elements which are in A but not in B is called A minus B. And similarly B minus A. B minus A is equal to X such that X belongs to B and X does not belong to A. That is, the elements which are in B but not in A. There is another one is called A delta B. We call it as A delta B. It is equal to A minus B union B minus A. And also we can say A union B minus A intersection B. So let us consider this one. First, you take an example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B is equal to say 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let us call what is A minus B. So what is A minus B? A minus B is nothing but the elements which are in A but not in B. That is A. 1 is an element of A but 1 is not an element of B. We can put A minus B here. 1 is here. 2 is an element of A but it is also in B. So A has, that is, the definition is X belongs to A and X does not belong to B. That is, the elements which are in A but not in B. It should not be in B. So 2 is in A but also in B. So we can ignore them. 3 is also in A but also in B. So we can ignore them. We take 4. And similarly 5 is also here and here also here. So we say A minus B is equal to 1, 4. And similarly B minus A. What is B minus A? The elements which are in B but not in A. 2 is in B but it is also in A, so you have to ignore them. 3 is an element of A, B it is also an element of B, you have to ignore them. 5 is also here. 6, so it takes 6, 7 and 8. So what is B minus A? 6, 7, 8. Then what is A delta B? A delta B is equal to A minus B union B minus A. So what is A minus B here? 1, 4 union B minus A is 6, 7, 8. Say, what is by definition? A union B is, union is nothing but the elements which are in A minus B and the elements which are in B minus A and the elements which are both in A minus B and B minus A. So let us write this one. 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. These are the elements of A delta B. Let us consider the same in another way. A union B. Union means the elements which are in A or B are in both A intersection B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apart from that, how many are more than that? 6, 7, 8. So let us see all the elements covered or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is A union B and A intersection B. We also call it as A intersection B or A cap B. Now, A intersection common elements of A and B. What are the common elements here? 2, 3, 5. These are the three common elements of 3, 5, 2, 3, 5. These are the three common elements of B. So let us consider N of A union B. What is N of A union B? You see A delta B. We are considering A delta B. So A delta B is equal to A minus A union B minus A intersection B. What is A union B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 2, 3, 5. So the elements which are in A union B but not in A intersection B, 1. 1 is an element of A union B but not in A intersection B, so we can write 1. 2, but 2 is here, we ignore them. 3 is also here. Next 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. Look here, A delta B here is 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we can say A union B minus A intersection B is equal to A minus B union B minus A. This is the formula. A union B minus A intersection B is equal to A minus B union B minus A. Next, we represent some of the sets in a diagram. They are called Venn diagram. We say they are Venn diagram. Let us say A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B is equal to 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let us write them by means of a diagram. This is called universal set. Universal means everything is here. This is the set A. This is the set B. Whenever we want to represent these numbers, first of all, you must see the intersection part. What is the intersection part? Intersection means common elements of both A and B. What are the common elements here? 2 is common here, 3 is common, 4 is common, and 6 is common. So these are the common elements. So let us write here the common portion. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6 is the common part. 2, 3, 4, 6 is the common part. So apart from that, what are the remaining elements of A? 1. Here, next one, 5. Next, only 1, 5. The remaining elements of B, 7, 8. 7, 8. The elements here is 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 6 are 2, 3, 4, 6 are common elements. Apart from that, 1 and 5 are the remaining here. In B, 7 and 8 are the remaining. So this is called Venn diagram. We call it as Venn diagram. We call it as Venn diagram. By using Venn diagram, we can write A union B. What are the elements of A and A union B? Here, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That is, you can write them in an order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is Venn diagram. we can write the same by using this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And similarly, A intersection B. What is A intersection B? The common portion of A and B. Here, 2, 3, 4, 6. This is the common portion. And apart from that, A minus B. The elements which are in A but not in B. This is the portion. This portion is only in A, not in B. So we say these are 1 and 5. And similarly, B minus A. The elements which are in B but not in A. This is the portion. This portion contains only B. This is 7 and 8. So we can represent the Venn diagram by using Venn diagram. We can say A union B, A intersection B, A minus B and B minus A. And similarly, by using this A union B, A intersection B, B A minus B, B minus A, we can write the Venn diagrams here. Now, let us consider another one. I will give one diagram here. By using this diagram, this is A, this is B, and this is C. A, B, and C. Here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look here. Let us see the common portion of A, B and C. What are the common portion of A, B and C? This is the common portion of A, B and C. The common portion is, what is the common portion here? The element is only 3. And what is the common portion of A and B? The common portion of A and B is called A intersection B. That is A intersection B. The common portion of A and B is called A intersection. What are the elements in A intersection B? 4, 3. These are the common elements of 4 and 3. 4, 3. What are the common elements of B and C? This is B. This is C. So what are the common elements here? Let us consider the common elements of B and C. What are they? 3, 10. A intersection C. What are the common elements of A and C? This is C. This is A. What are the common elements here? 7 and 3. Now, how many elements are in A? What are the elements of A? Let us consider the elements here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what are the elements of B? B. Let us consider B. 3, 4, 9, 10. C. 7, 8, 10, 3. 7, 8, 10, 3. I'm sorry, this is not A. A intersection B intersection C. The common elements is 3. The common element is A intersection B intersection C is equal to 3. And what is A union B union C? A union B union C is 5, 4, 6, 3, 7, 9, 10, 8. 5, 4, 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 8. So we can write them in an order. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let us see. Let us verify. A union B. Here, verify this one. A union B is equal to, what is A union B? 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. B union C. What is B union C? 3, 4, 9, 10, 7, 8. Or may say 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the way we can write the sets by using Venn diagrams. Let us consider one more problem. A x such that x is a natural number and x less than 10. B x such that x is an odd number less than 9. C x such that x is an even number, even natural number and less than 12, less than 12. D x such that x is a prime number less than 20. First find A union B. 2 A intersection B. 3 A minus B. 4 B union C. B minus C. B intersection D. C intersection D. C minus D. C union D. A intersection D. Let us consider these. First of all, A is a natural number less than 10. So what are the natural numbers? The natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. There are so many, infinite. So we want the natural numbers which are less than 10. The natural numbers which are less than 10 are 1 to 9 only. So let us write it is equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next one. X is an odd number, odd natural number less than 9. Odd numbers. The numbers which are not divisible by 2 are called odd numbers. You must see what are the odd numbers. The numbers which are not divisible by 2, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, because it is less than 9. So we say 1, 3, 5, 7. Next one. Here, even natural number less than 12. So what are the natural numbers? Even numbers. The numbers which are divisible by 2 are called even numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Next, the prime numbers. What are called prime numbers? The numbers which have no factors other than 1 in itself. So let us have the prime numbers. This first prime number is 2. It's an even prime number. That is the only number which is even prime number is 2. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19, because it is less than 20. So we have written the elements of the set. Now we go to A union B. What is A union B? Union means the numbers which are, first of all, write the numbers of A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Apart from that, is there any more numbers? There are no other numbers here. 1, 3, 5, 7 already given. So it is nothing but it is equivalent to A. A union B is equal to A. Next, A intersection B. The common elements of A and B. What are the common elements here? 1, 3, 5, 7. It is nothing but B. A minus B. What is A minus B? The numbers which are in A but not in B. A has 1 but B also has 1. So we must ignore that. It is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 and B union C. B 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. Apart from that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You can write them in an order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So in the same way, we can calculate the following, the sets of the remaining by using the same formula. So let us consider same thing, and we continue the class, and we will see the next polynomials in the next class. Thank you very much.